Hello! Just a quick intro for this video. There's really not much to say. We're gonna have some fun today. Fixing and repurposing some clothes that are basically rotting in my closet since a very long time. Some of them I really just dislike the fit, and some of them actually do not fit me. So just gonna have some fun and upcycle some old stuff. And actually, I can already spoil you about that one because I'm recording all of this here afterwards. Some of these pieces became new favorite pieces of mine, so I hope you can take some inspiration from everything and maybe get motivated to do your own little projects. Okay, so let's start with this piece. As you can probably already guess, it is too big for me. It's this beautiful silk vest. It is actually real silk. I thrifted it for €3, I think. But it's too big, you know, you can see. There is a lot of space on the sides. And it's not looking very flattering the way it is now. So I'm just gonna take it in at the sides a little bit. And that should be the easiest fix of the day. So I basically just drew a line here, and I did end up making it a little bit bigger than what you can see on the video. And then I went straight to sewing it down, just a straight clean line. And after a little break, I finished the second side. And that's it. We are done! Well, almost. I still have to finish up the side seam down here. This is the part that broke my needle. I don't know if it's just the material, the like kind of thick silk that my sewing machine needle didn't like, but she didn't like it. So I'm gonna finish up the edges that are a little bit thicker with hand stitching. I still have to do that, but otherwise it looks much better. It's I've taken away a little bit at the sides. I didn't cut away anything, so I'd still at any time have the option to just rip out the seams and make it bigger again. Number 2. This beautiful dress. It is green with a slight tint of blue in the flower pattern. It's a chiffon dress. Can you see the pattern? It's so beautiful. It's also this shade of green that I personally love so much. I thrifted this one for €2. It was on clearance. It is a size small, I think. It's a size small, yes, which should usually fit me, but it's too tight, like up here. It's just too tight. It's not comfortable and it does not look good when something doesn't fit you. So I still bought it because I know I can fix it, and we're gonna do that today. I bought some extra fabric. This is chiffon. It's a very, very nice green color. It's similar to the color the dress has on the inside here. So that should work out. I did also dye it to be a little bit more muted with black tea. And what I want to do with this is cut it open on the sides here and here. And then I want to try out to make straps with this fabric, straps like these, and do some kind of lacing at the sides here. If that does not work out, or if it looks really bad, I'm just gonna add fabric to the side and extend it that way, but we're gonna see. Okay, for some reason I forgot to explain what I'm actually doing here. I decided to insert fabric at the sides and not do the lacing for now. Okay, first step is done. I have opened up the sides just a little bit. You can see it here. That's the waist seam that is way too small, and I've just opened it up a few centimeters here so I can insert the fabric. And I have done the same on this side. And I am going to cut the fabric now and then see if I can put it into the little holes in here and patch them up. So basically, a little explanation here. I cut out these green panels from the fabric, which I tried to sandwich into the fabric of the dress. And I hand stitched them in because hand stitching I think is a lot easier when it's something small and precise like with this dress. It took me forever and it was absolutely not worth it, but you will see in the end. I didn't sew this one super even, but I think it's fine, it still looks okay. And I'm gonna continue with this side. Cut the fabric here so the edge is clean. Yeah. This is what it looks like right now. I finished the seams at the sides. It looks a little bit messy, but that's like the best I could do also on this side down here. So that's what it looks like right now. It's still very cute, and I thought about maybe using some lace to make it a little less obvious, like putting lace over this part here. I don't know if you like get what I mean, but I wanna put the lace over the sewn in part so it doesn't look as obvious. Yeah, so let's do this. Little update, I ripped the fabric out again because it just didn't look good, and we're going to sew some straps now and do a lacing like I wanted to do it at the beginning. So I'm basically just sewing little straps out of the green fabric, like the green chiffon. It's really easy, you just sew down a straight line and then turn them inside out. And I will now show you how the whole lacing looks like. Okay, as you can see, I have created this kind of lacing now. I became a little bit hyper-focused and forgot to film anything. I'm so sorry. I still got this lace here, I think I showed it to you before. And basically from the back, it looks like this. I created these loops and sewed them down with the sewing machine in this kind of zigzag. I tried to make it as even as possible without measuring because I didn't really want to measure anything. It looks surprisingly good I mean, it's messy from this side, but it looks surprisingly good from this side. The other side still looks like this, and honestly I wasn't really satisfied with the look of this. Okay, look at how beautiful it came out. It looks so much better than it did before with the lacing on the sides. It's so beautiful, it's so much better now. I'm really glad, honestly, that I decided to switch it up from the other version to this one. And it actually fits me. You know, it's comfortable, really comfortable, and I can adjust it anytime at the sides, make it a little bit bigger even. Now, once more from another angle so you can see it better, the lacing. And from all the way back, it looks like this. Now I can actually wear it. Okay, now I want to switch it up for a second and show you something else that is not related to sewing. I want to continue real quick with these pretty little ones. These are buttons that I got, and I'm gonna switch out buttons on a pair of micro shorts that I bought recently. It's these. I'm just gonna take the belt out. They're really cute. I really like them. It's these cute little striped shorts. They're very tiny, but I've been kind of feeling it lately, these kind of micro shorts thing. I always thought they would look horrible on me, but honestly I think I look kind of good in them. The only thing that I dislike is the buttons. Because of the color, I really do not love, what's that, lilac, violet, something like that. I'm gonna put these buttons on instead. They also have buttons here on the side, so I'm also gonna switch these up to make your clothes more individual. Just switch the buttons out. Buy some fun little buttons. I personally really like wooden buttons too. I have a ton of wooden buttons, but they don't really fit this style. So these are metal ones. And yeah, let's do it. And this is the finished shorts. I think they look so much better. These blue buttons just fit them so well. Time for the next one. As you can see, this cute little top has a raw edge at the bottom. There was elastics in here, so it was constantly holding together like this, and it was looking very weird. I took that out. I'm sorry I didn't film it, but it also wasn't that exciting. Now it's loose and it's raw and it doesn't look good, so I'm just gonna fold it over once and hem it. And that's basically all we're gonna do here. I know it's really boring, but I also did something else with this top, because I have old photos from this top from when I bought it. It was very white. It was a pure white, and pure white does not really suit me. It doesn't look good on my skin. It's just too harsh. And that was the reason why I never wore it. So I decided recently to just try to dye it with black tea, so kind of a natural dye. And it worked very well. I uploaded a video of this on my TikTok and on my Instagram. I did make myself a TikTok just to post all of my kind of short videos that I make, because I feel like Instagram is so horrible. It's giving me nothing really at the moment. So yeah, that was fun. I can really recommend tea dyeing. It's very nice, but the outcome does vary a lot. And you can never really predict how it's gonna look, but all of the pieces that I did ended up looking very nice. So that's why this top now has a very nice color, and I can't wait to wear it. And we're gonna hem it now. So this one is really boring actually. I'm just hemming the bottom with a zigzag stitch and that's it. And this is the result. I am happy with it. It's not the most clean stitch I've ever made, and it does look a bit messy from the inside, but it's fine. Okay, I decided that it's time for a little sewing break again. I got these pretty things here. It's these beautiful little hair clips. See? They're really pretty. However, it was a set of 3. I bought them on Vinted for €1. One of them broke in the mail, so I have these 2 loose pieces. That one and that one. And I wanna make them into little pins. And for that I ordered some pins, pins for crafting in gold. They're a little bit small, but it's fine. And I'm just gonna glue them on the back. And we're gonna make pins out of it. So I can put them on clothing or on bags, on whatever I want. I also just got some super glue. So we're gonna start. Let's continue with these pair of shorts. They're very cute. They have pockets. They are made out of cotton, so I really like wearing them. But they are cut a little bit strange. See how much fabric there is? And it looks weird when I'm wearing it because it's so much fabric around me. I will try to make like sew them a little smaller at this seam here, this seam down here, like sew them like this, and then I will probably also take away a little bit at the side, just a little bit, so they will look better on me because I really like these shorts. These are so comfortable. Okay, so the crotch area is done, as you can see here. This is like the bottom. I only took away this much. This is the old seam. Maybe I can take away even a little bit more, but I'm gonna try them on first. Okay, here they are. We're finished. That was quite fast actually. I did take away this much and it's still in here because it's not that much. I didn't want to cut it off and then have to hem the edges because I really dislike hemming edges. I think it looks a bit better now. It's not as massively big as it was before. It's a little more short and I think it looks better on when there's not as much fabric standing away at all sides. Okay, next we will do this dress. Can you see it? It's beautiful. I know it's beautiful. It's a linen dress. It's like pure linen. I bought it last year, I think in autumn, and I've only worn it once. And that's because it doesn't really fit me on the upper part. I have to fix this somehow because linen clothes are expensive and I really want to wear it. I also really like the color. It's just the whole top part that is bothering me because it's just way too tight around the waist and I absolutely hate it when something is too tight. I cannot live. I cannot concentrate on anything else than the piece of clothing that is too tight. I will make a skirt out of it. I will basically just remove the upper part so it's only this, whole rest down here, and put a elastic band, like a elastic in here, so the top part will be gone. I will for now not do anything with this upper part. I will keep it, of course. If anything good comes to my mind sometime later, I will maybe reuse the upper part and make something cute out of it. But for now we're only gonna make a skirt in this beautiful autumn color. So I have one more linen skirt that I can wear because I love linen skirts. I've been thinking about doing this for over half a year now and I've never actually done it because I was just scared to ruin it. But honestly, what do I do with this dress if I don't wear it? So let's make a skirt out of it. I have already measured the elastic that I will use. I just put it around my waist and I need about this much. See, that's how I want to do it. I want to put the elastic in here. So I need the same amount of fabric up here. So I will cut it about here, then fold it over to the back so I get a little tunnel where I can put the elastic in. Oh, this hurts my soul so bad, that beautiful dress, but it's only gonna get better. I will keep the opening on the front so I can still get it on easily. Okay, it should then on the inside look like this. And I will pin all of this down now so I can then sew it on easily. Okay, it's update time. I've sewn across here. As you can see, I didn't film that because I got a little bit annoyed. And I've removed the elastic. Because with the elastic it was getting so bulky and so thick that it was uncomfortable. And also I didn't think about the fact that I don't need an elastic here because it's already fitted. The waist is already very tight on me. It's too tight. That's what annoyed me so much. I noticed that it's too tight and I will now open up the fabric here, open the seams at the sides and then detach some of the bottom here and let it out. And then I will sew in a little piece of fabric here that I will take from my extra part that I cut away and make it a little bit bigger. So let's do this. Okay, so here you can see the part that I sewed in. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, it's the next day and I need a second buttonhole now. Like, you know, I need a second one here to really hold the waistband together. But otherwise, I'm pretty much finished. Okay, I managed to hand stitch it. It looks like this. Wait. And now I have to somehow cut it open. I'm going to sew around it again on the edges because no way I'm gonna leave it like this. It's time to try it on. Oh, and this is how it fits. It's pretty comfortable. Okay, I think I'll just wear it with my white crop top that we did a minute earlier. It's very pretty now. The color is just pumpkin. Pumpkin color. Okay, that's it with the video. My two favorite pieces are the top, like the white tea-dyed top that I just hemmed because I removed the, how's it called, elastic from the bottom. I really like wearing it now, especially when it's warm because it's so light and breezy. And I also really like to wear that one skirt, that linen skirt, the kind of pumpkin colored linen skirt. Not putting a elastic in it at all was in the end kind of a bad decision. I'm thinking about maybe opening it up again and putting an elastic in, because after I made the waist bigger it did fit me more comfortable, but when I stand up in it I have a little bit of gaping back here. So maybe I will do that in the future when I got the time for it, because there's something else coming up probably in September that I'm very excited to tell you about. I cannot wait. Gotta be a lot of new content very soon. So goodbye for now.